Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and we're here for some more Age of Wonders 3. This is the second in what will probably be another 3-episode kind of mini marathon thing here. Last episode we left off with Nanhild here. I'm getting ready to send her further to the west, and I'm going to have to do this a bit carefully here. So I need to move and clear this structure with her army first, and then what I want to do is give them all lucky before going into the next structure. So what I think I'm going to do, and that is a fertile plains tile. Okay, so Nanhild needs to stay on her flying mount for the moment, basically. They can go here, but then the question is, can they still make it to the hasteberries? Okay, can they make it much beyond the hasteberries? No, they can't. So I'm not sure if I can really get them that lucky Cloverfield bonus, and I don't want to use Death March on them again before going into that ruin, because it'll cut their health in half again. So I think what I'm going to do is just do this battle. Nanhild can actually stay on her flying mount to save some movement for everybody. Units tremble in fear before you. What do you do? This is another one where I'm somewhat tempted to let them flee, but I think I am going to go ahead and do this one manually. Part of the reason is because I want Nanhild to get some healing in. So we're going to do No Mercy. Very likely victory. Okay. And then I can at least kind of patch one of my knights up that got beat up really bad. Well, not so much beat up as me forcing him to march for extensive distances without proper supplies or whatever that's meant to simulate. We'll go ahead and have you go here, and Nanhild can just heal him, which isn't going to really do much. And I think these guys all have static electricity, so I need to be mindful of that. I might lure them closer, actually. I think I'm going to back up and try to set up more of an organized charge on everyone. I mostly just want XP. Okay, this is a little easier to work with because I can get this knight around behind this guy, which opens up some opportunities. You know, he's stunned, but doesn't matter. Let's see. I can do quite a bit of damage to that Watcher with this thing. But do I want to maybe do... I think I'm going to do a Bestow Iron Heart on this guy, bump his resistance up, and then have him just take the Watcher on head on. He still got stunned. Dang it. Let's see. What else can I do here? I can get rid of that Wisp, though I may just let the Knight handle that on defense. Have this guy go out to deal with that Apprentice. And maybe have him stay on defense since he can't actually... he might. He's got a... Nope. Oh, come on. Getting a little unlucky with that. Okay, I need the big beetle out here. Probably to finish the Watcher. Really appreciate it if he didn't get stunned. I'm gonna end up taking more damage this battle than it was worth. I'm gonna move the big beetle here. That way this Apprentice, I discussed 2 of them, and then that Apprentice can't move without taking a hit. Oh, that's okay. They want all heal. And he petrified the big beetle. Well, they're just getting every possible effect they could have ever asked for. Okay, well, the one advantage of leaving the unit on just kill him, please. The one advantage of leaving a unit on defense is their resistance is a little higher, which is why I did that there. Alright, let's... So you petrified, so that guy could move away, which is annoying, but whatever. Should Nanhild touch by faith, try to convert? Probably try to convert would be fun. There's an orc and a Tigran. The chances are going to be a lot better with the orc, so Let's see if I can get him on my side. Nope. This battle was not really meant to go my way, I think. Okay, thank you for not getting stunned there. And likewise to you, my friend. Okay, so everybody's going to go into the next battle now more damaged than they were before. But at least I can definitely kill everyone now. Probably should use the units that have more health. Okay, 106 knowledge. And they can make it to the haste berries, then they can make it to that, then they can continue on with some of their easy stuff, Death March, possibly get something else. Yeah, I think I can make this all work, but unfortunately those knights are not going to be able to make it to the Lucky Cloverfield first, so we'll have to settle for just the haste berries. Might use that Cloverfield for somebody else. Okay, oh wait, hang on, Nanhild needs to be, well, they're all gonna get their, yeah, they're gonna get their all full movement back once they hit those berries, so it doesn't really matter. But now Nanhild needs to be off of that mount and on her, yeah, swap mounts, or just get off of the mount for a moment. Take 2 steps while you're on the roads, then get back on the mount, and then step off and go into the Lost City. A lot of gluttons in here. Well, we're going to have to handle this somewhat similarly to the last one. Do a manual combat. At least there's, well, there's feathered serpents. Actually, that might be more annoying than the matriarchs. Well, whatever. We're going to try it anyway. Mogwai might have some handy spells in here. The Naga and these gluttons are weak to ice, so that could be handy with Vengeful Frost. And I don't remember, I think I used I used Overwhelm on everybody with Mogwai last time, which is probably going to be what I end up doing again. Wait, no, not in combat. It was Lion's Courage, that's what it was. +5 strength, overwhelm, and strong will, okay. I think healing showers might also be kind of handy here, so maybe I'll do that first and then kind of buff units as they are needed. Let's see here. Let's get that Goblin Big Beetle back. Take advantage of the extra space I have here to get in a heal early. Give you Iron Heart and spread the knights out a bit. Actually, don't spread the knights out yet. We actually need to bundle everyone together here for a minute. Hopefully I'm far enough away from those gluttons that I don't get punished for doing this. They're pretty slow, so I don't think they can really reach me. But I'm gonna go ahead and Healing Shower. It's expensive. If I do that, I can only Lion's Courage a couple units. Yeah, I think Lion's Courage might just be better. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Lion's Courage after all. I think that's just a better decision overall. Because Nanhild can kind of patch people up. And I'm going to Death March everybody on the next turn anyway, so... Okay, he was unfortunately unable to hit, or he was able to hit me, unfortunately. The Gluttons are what I want to go after, but the other ones are all in the front. I would probably need to send knights with the ability to hopefully Oko those feathered serpents. But then I'm leaving my guard down. I probably need to send knights that have more health. So they're less likely to get eaten, because like I said, apparently units can't get eaten as long as they got 55 health or more. So maybe whoever has the most health should be the one to go in. This knight's in pretty good shape. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Lion's Courage on him to help him out. This one is weaker, but I can still work with this. In fact, he could potentially hit that feathered serpent twice. So I think what I'm going to do is have these guys charge. This one can go hit this feathered serpent. Oops, I was disgusted. I critical hit it anyway. I got lucky. Accidentally moved him next to the goblin. Should not have done that. That one can probably kill this feathered serpent, I think. Okay, he's got it. Took a decent hit, but he's got it. Unfortunately, that thing has polearm. I don't really have a good answer for that. So maybe Nanhild actually could just... How much health has he got? Well, I already used a spell, so I can't use Vengeful Frost here. And Nanhild can't cast a spell of her own. So I think, honestly, healing is the best option here. And I want to keep Nanhild well away from those things, so that she doesn't potentially get... You know what? It'll be okay. I'm going to, and this knight's got over 71 health. Nanhild should be okay. I can block her off behind the others. She's got enough health that she'll be alright. This guy I'm going to send... Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe I've got more... Oh, wait, but he's really weak. Yeah, I think I'm going to send this big beetle over here. Keep him in range of maybe just 2 of these guys. Tempt him a little bit. I'll keep this guy in reserves, and Nanhild can go here and heal this one, since he's more towards the front. That guy can stay on defense. He can come around behind Nanhild. And I think that's about as good of a setup as I can get. I don't think they can eat anyone. Ah, frick, they could do that. I forgot he still hadn't used that yet. Okay, well, their guard is all down now, so I can take advantage of this. Alright, how about... Who wants to mess some stuff up? This is a confusing situation. I don't know what order to do this in. I could just straight go after that guy with this knight. Kinda want to use Nanhild to try to turn him around, but then again I'm going to need to turn this one around. We'll do a, I'm going to do Lion's Courage on this guy. I am a bit risking him getting swallowed here, but if he does, I think I can make that thing spit him out right away. $10 to 14 times 2. Well, we are relying on stuff coming back after the battle, too, so... Or I could get the Devastating Charge and make sure he's not facing Nanhild, which might actually be better, I think. And then he only takes 1 hit. And then somebody else can finish him. Possibly this guy. Nanhild can... She could kill that annoying pikeman guy. I'm thinking this knight's gonna ride all the way around behind this thing. I want to turn him around. This knight is going to probably directly attack that one, because he's got plenty of health and can do more damage that way. Oh, nice. Good crits. Okay. You cannot quite kill him, but you could do a lot of damage to that one, and then I could move this knight, and the knight would still not be able to kill him. Okay. Good luck. At least he's only got one move left. Okay. So you can kill that glutton. Nanhild can come back here and mess this guy up a little bit. Possibly convert. Do I want to take that chance? No. I'm just going to kill it. Alright, only one glutton left. Fumbled his attack and died. Okay. Alright, that was interesting. Got a legendary weapon item. Kind of a good pair of shoes. Fire protection, 3 defense, and 281 gold. Not a huge fan of the sword, but the boots are kind of nice. I guess the sword is just straight up physical damage. Who could use those boots? Who doesn't have boots? Does anyone not have boots? Greaves on... They could, I guess, go to the... I guess they could go to Varg. The Dreadnought doesn't really need them. He's already got fire immunity, and the Sorcerer probably won't need them. Nanhild... It's got a frost protection and 2 defense. Maybe I will send them to Nanhild. No, sorry, that's shock protection, not frost. I actually think it's probably more useful for Nanhild to have the shock protection, I think. I'm going to leave that with her, because she's technically closer to the Dreadnought than Varg is. But Varg kind of has a problem here. His inventory is all cluttered up. So, Nanhild may have to hold on to those for a little longer. Unless I am to sell something. Well, I may as well sell those, because those are just inferior boots. Yeah, I'll sell those. Okay. That can go to the, to Varg, and the sword can go to... Maybe the sword could go to Mogwai. Then he could pick which weapon he wants to bring into battle, depending on the circumstances. I'm going to have a different sword for Mogwai eventually. Okay, I could clear that, and I don't think I want to summon a global event. I think I'm going to leave that alone. I kind of like the way things are progressing as they currently are, so I'm good with that. Alright, now that Nanhild and the Knights are off the road, the Knights actually probably could move faster going this way than going through there, so I think I'm going to do that. Nanhild can... Actually, Nanhild could go with them. I need to take her off her mount. Okay, they go there. Then Nanhild goes back on the mount. And can then attack. We will probably auto this. I see no reason not to auto this. Although I'll just let them run, I think. Because I don't want to take... Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do No Mercy just so Nanhild has time to heal stuff. Because in theory, I should be able to use her to get more health back than I actually lose from this fight, because this is an easy one. So we'll start off with healing. In fact, I'm not even going to charge in just yet. It's a little pointless because I'm kind of getting half measured from this on account of the fact that I'm about to use Death March on all these guys. But it is probably worth the XP. And healing for you, and then I think we need to charge. It's round 4. Yeah, I need to do some damage before the end of the next round. wish. That's fine. Oh, who do I want to crush first? Yeah, just get rid of him. Nanhild can just properly destroy this thing. I may try to convert that Mystic out there, though. Is it worth letting it hit units, though? Maybe not. I'm just gonna kill it. We'll see what it does. Maybe it won't move. Oh, wait, never mind. I can... Oops, did not mean to do that. I'll just kill it. It won't be able to keep up anyway. I think I'd rather have the XP. I don't think I'm going to pit stop at that Vault of Knowledge. I'm primarily focusing on hitting the big structures. Oh, wait, Nanhild's getting really close to where all those Dreadnought units were. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah. Nanhild's kind of got to go right through there. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. Of course, I could Death March and just go flying through really fast. They probably couldn't catch up to me. Regardless, I think we're going to that dungeon on this turn. So, put that guy there. She made it this far and hasn't even Death Marched yet. And whatever's in this dungeon, I should be able to handle it. I'm probably going to lose a knight, but they'll resurge, so this means you can put your mount back on. Everybody move on, and we go dungeon delving again. That's a lot of manticores. I'm not afraid. We'll be okay. Like I said, if anyone dies, they'll come back. What kind of manticores, though? I probably should pay attention. Goblins. I think they can inflict weakening, I think. Goblin, goblin, goblin. Yeah, they're all goblins. Inflict weakened. Okay, that is, I'm probably going to want to let them come to me while I'm on defense, so I can hopefully avoid that happening. Also, how close is the closest one? Still technically out of range, so go back here, start by actually healing somebody. Yeah, we'll Bastar in our next turn. Now I just need to kind of keep Nanhild out of harm's way here. Although one of them probably will come challenge her. I guess it's okay if that happens, as long as she's got her back in that corner and can't be flanked. But I want to bestow Iron Heart on the Big Beetle. And try to back up enough to where these things aren't going to get 2 hits on my guys. That would be great. There, that's workable. I could also try, let's see, because a lot of stuff doesn't work on these Manticore Riders. Envoy's down to 44 casting points. I might need to do more Lion's Courage here. I would like to keep enough to do a Death March, but I'm beginning to think now that I might want to save that for next turn to get through the Dreadnought area really fast, and maybe not Death March a bunch of already wounded units right into a potential Dreadnought ambush. So, from that perspective, I think, you know what? Last Stand might be good on this one. I think Last Stand would be better here. Can't really, I mean, having Polearm would be nice, but then I could also just leave my guys on defense. Of course, they'll just attack the ones that don't have it, but we'll see what happens. That one will almost certainly go after Nanhild, yeah. They're really trying to kill that big beetle. Okay. Phalanx, that would be a flanking attack. For this guy, I think Lion's Courage is in order, because that gives him Overwhelm, allowing him to pretty easily kill that Phalanx. Oh, that did have Lifesteal. Wait a second, I think Goblin Phalanxes do have Lifesteal. I said in my last episode that they don't. That's not correct. I think it's an inherent ability that they have, not something they get from a race relations upgrade. It's just they get it. So, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Correction from last episode. I'm sure you guys have already left comments. They're correcting me on that, but I haven't seen them yet because I'm still in the recording phase. Okay, I will probably want to try to get a Devastating Charge, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to get it on this guy. I want him to turn around. I've got Polearm on him. Yeah, I could kill him in 2 hits with Polearm. As for Nanhild, we're a little more stuck in here. I could at least use up his movement. Kind of getting a little swarmed here. I'm sure somebody's about to die. Oh, good crit, right when I needed it. Good job, guys. Coming in clutch. Alright, now that one will fly in and probably go after Nanhild, so I might want to just have her stay on defense, or what I could do is just have her try to kill that Berserker, which she's got a decent, actually I would say pretty good chance at doing. Well, maybe not. No. She's going to hit it 3 times, not 2. I could try to convert. No, you can't convert Berserkers. Why do I always think you can convert Berserkers? You cannot do that. Well, that big beetle's going to die if I don't do something about it. He'll come back. It actually might be better if he dies and comes back, because I think he'll come back with more health. So I'm going to leave Nanhild on defense. I'll let them kill the big beetle. But I think when he dies, he comes back with half of his health. It actually probably would be best if I let everybody get killed, and then Nanhild just survives and finishes the fight. But I don't think I'm going to do that, because I still want units to, get XP and stuff. Let's do a Devastating Charge for the finishing hits. Also, wait, Nanhild's got some healing she could use. Let's make sure that's put to good use. It's another dungeon clear. Got a Halfling Eagle Rider and a Troll. The Troll is not going to like me. The Halfling Eagle Rider I would kind of like, though, because he could fly along lava rivers and scout underground. I will take this. I will take that. The Troll is kind of a little grumpy, but we'll send him up top side, or maybe just leave him down here kind of near Nanhild. I actually wonder, does Nanhild have a group morale buff? Yeah, Chaplain. I could put him with Nanhild and have a Troll that will never die. I could replace I might replace the big beetle with that Troll. The only problem is the Troll is slower. Part of the reason the big beetle's in that group is as a maximum of, I think, 36 movement. Yeah. So the Troll would slow everybody down. So just from that note alone, I think the Troll probably needs to go. We'll send the Troll. You know what? He can go back, because his morale isn't, like, super bad. It's just kind of low. So I think what I'm going to do is try to get him bundled with somebody else and send them up top to someone who can help keep him happy a little better. Although, Man, Nanhild's army could really benefit from a unit with Resurgence. We'll send him back. Nanhild's good where they're at, I think. Maybe he can go up and hang out with the Dreadnought. That might be fun. Anyway, this is the main reason why I kept that reward. Well, plus I got 300 gold anyway on top of the unit, so there's a good reason too. But I can use this to scout ahead for Nanhild without really much of any risk. And I'm not seeing anything, so why don't you get back off your Wyvern so that you can all move 2 more spaces. Put her back on it just for the frost protection flight in case something attacks. Also need to remember to put her regrowth armor on at the end of the turn. And check that box. I sort of wonder if I should actually just run in and attack the Dreadnought, but I still think there's too much there. We might have to wait and see what they do with regard to that cave entrance, because I know there's a lot of stuff over here, because Imane's sitting right on top of it. So I'll have to wait and see what they do. If they try sending stuff at Imane and it gets, and I kill it, then Nanhild may have a good opportunity to rush in and smash some stuff up. For now, I can't even Death March her because I'm low on... Well, actually, I could because I've got the spell ready to cast already. So technically, I could Death March her, but I don't know if I want to that close to enemy territory. I think it's a bit on the risky side. So I'll probably play it safe. I think I'm going to have this beetle explore the rest of this beetle. The bird, the eagle, combination of bird and eagle is beetle, I guess, but the eagle is going to explore the rest of this lava river and just make sure I've got the layout of this correct. Like there's not some random, it really doesn't look like it, but just make sure that's all part of the same lake. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna not Death March them on this turn. I think I would rather them have a turn to heal, and then on the next turn I think it would actually be more useful to Death March them anyway. So we'll wait on that. City is occupied, population awaits its fate. Okay, what have we got going on here? This is my newest Frostling city. Okay, this is the one Mogwai, well actually Mogwai's knight just took. I guess we'll absorb it. I'm not really trying to be mean to the Frostlings, so I guess that's fine. I really want Elf Tack. And that does not look like... Well, maybe those are elf buildings. That's kind of hard to tell. They look like kind of pointy roofs. They don't look like Frostling buildings. It might be elf stuff. Okay, hopefully that's an elf city. Be even better if that was the Theocrat's capital. But I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. Okay, you know what? I think Varg's army is ready to carry on here. You know, I'll wait until the next turn. I'll wait one more turn for them. That gives everybody another turn to regenerate some health, and Varg can use quick dashes, and I will have room for healing showers, hopefully, on the next turn. So that looks good to me. Now, I did see those halfling units run off. Cowards that they are. I'm going to go onto this tomb and see what's in here. Closely matched Deathbringers, but no... Okay, I can handle that. Deathbringers, but no Dread Reapers, so... Sure, we can do this. I think the Dreadnought actually could probably just about solo this on his own, so I might leave him up in the front, because he's got that flaming sword too. He doesn't have Tireless, though. I forgot about that, so maybe he can't quite solo this on his own. But he can do a lot of damage. Give him Frozen Flames, and I think maybe we'll spread things around here a bit, because that guy needs health anyway. So we'll give him Guarded by Flames. The Blight Doctor can hang out in the back so he can weaken somebody, and everybody else just kind of chill. Yep. Kind of thought they might go after him. That's okay. Alright, now, you can't shoot because that guy has that annoying... He's got that annoying total awareness ability. But what I can do is weaken him. And since everybody flanked my Dreadnought, that leaves my Dreadnought pretty much wide open to get some much-deserved revenge. And she can target, possibly, kind of want to get the warg off my, yeah, I think I want to get the warg off my Black Knight, so that the Black Knight can go over there and war cry that Deathbringer. Of course, I need to get this guy off the Black Knight as well, but that shouldn't be as much of an issue. Get absolutely wrecked. Okay. Oh yeah, I always forget those guys come back. These places. Alright, they are going to do some damage, but they are not going to kill my stuff. Let's see, he's severely poisoned, so why don't you cure disease? Just for the XP of it. Alright, then you can come around here. Actually, no. Actually, yes, I've changed my mind. You can come around here and shoot once. That allows him to move here. Oops. Ah, that total awareness gets me every time. It's not really a very good army. Also not really particularly good at killing the undead. Oh, I got a crazy chicken. Okay. You know what? You can keep the chicken. Dreadnought now has a pet crazy chicken. I didn't really pay attention to what else I got out of there, but I think it was a decent chunk of money because I'm up at 2440 now. I am thinking that it's probably safe for me to run the Dreadnought's army underground now. They might link up with Nanhild and maybe join forces to try to break some Dreadnought stuff down there. As long as these guys are hanging out here, I think that's plenty of defenders, not a lot of support units in a central location. Unfortunately, none of which can heal anything other than the one Draconia can only heal other dragons, but yeah, I think they're going to stay there. I'm going to dig the rest of this out with this builder, and then I might build a bridge across that river there. Alright, we've got rock cavern walls all along that edge, so that's good. Still working on upgrading my economy behind the lines. This guy I shouldn't need to... Maybe this is one I created before I set the rally point, so I'm going to still need to move him. I am going to send an extra guy over here. I feel like these goblins down here could use a little bit of a hand. And the troll... Well, the troll might not be enough to give it to them, but... I guess the troll, you know, he probably is going to go with just some heroes army because I'll eventually have gold dragons with all of them, so that'll help keep him kind of happy. Ironically, putting him with a unit dedicated to good is going to make him happy. I did have a question about trolls in case anyone is watching, but someone was asking me about Goblin Tame trolls, saying wouldn't they be upset if you were... a good alignment. Goblin Tame trolls are different. As far as I know, the only difference between a Goblin Tame troll and a normal troll is the Tame troll doesn't have an alignment preference. So if anyone's wondering about that, that's what's going on there. I think they did that because otherwise if Tame trolls had an alignment preference for evil, it would kind of sort of force Goblin players who use them to lean evil, which is not what we really want. That's one of the nice things about this Age of Wonders compared to like the really old one, is that you can sort of choose your alignment in this one, regardless of what race you are. You can be a good goblin or a bad elf, so bad halfling. All right, I'm gonna have these guys wait until they get a couple more reinforcements before they try engaging any of the stuff here, because that could be a messy battle with those chargers and the elder. I think I'll have the troll detour down here just to help him out. He might fumble up a bit, but that's okay. Alright, can you now build the road back? There you go, and then build the road forward. But you can't see. Well, he can finish it on the next turn. And I think I'm almost out of stuff to dig back in this corner. I guess there's a spot there, and then he can sort of loop around. All right, so oh yeah, that's the untouchable that I saved. Okay, he can stay there. All of Mogwai's stuff is kind of just jumbled up here, a little bit of a mess, but they're good to go. So I'll wait for the next turn on them. You're done mining, and I think that's the end of my turn. We'll just leave Death March kind of ready to cast there, and we'll be ready for that on the next turn if it is needed. So I think that's all I got to do. And I'll have healing showers next turn, which would be ideal for, in particular, Varg's army. If I could use that twice, it'd be all my casting points for the turn, but that would be a huge help for his army. Get them kind of back in the game. He'll have his healing item there pretty soon, too. I think that's only a couple turns away when Varg gets his healing item. Also, did I finish another healing item? I think I'd get one. I think I get another one on this next turn. And then I think that'll end up going to Mogwai. Sorry, I should have been zoomed out watching what was going on the map here. Let's see if the elves are moving anything to counter me. They did not. In fact, their turn was over pretty quick. I'm wondering if they don't really have a lot more. Well, Mogwai's going to keep pressuring the heck out of them. Nanhild may do the same. The Dreadnought never bothered coming above ground, so I can pop down there with Imane on the next turn and see what she can spot down there. Otherwise, I think it's going to be stay above ground and capture stuff as fast as possible. Maybe Imane can help Nanhild, though. We'll see. Warlord's turn is taking a decent amount of time, which that is slightly concerning because Warlords do tend to just produce a ton of units. Have they moved anything important, though? Not really. Random yellow beetle there. Not seeing any major army movements, so I think I'm okay. Healing showers is researched and items have arrived. Okay. Who gets what? Mogwai's Goblin alternative to his fire attack. I might, you know what, that is a lot of extra melee strength. I think I will go ahead and throw that on there. I think that's a little better than what he's got. Unless I need something that's specifically good against fire units. Okay, Valt produced a medical kit. And let's go ahead and take care of that right now. That needs to go to Mogwai, who's probably the next person most in need of healing. And then what is this city? It's got another medical kit coming after that, plus a bunch of nourishing meals, which I know I'm going to need one more of those, so I will go ahead and make another one. There we go. Another dubious food it is. And that'll keep that city busy for another 4 turns. So that city will produce all the healing items while my other city produces more offensive-oriented items. And I am really low on money, but I think I've already spent... Okay, next in queue is the Gladiator Pit. So that's being produced now. I will let that finish and maybe even hurry production on it, and then probably do a Master's Guild after that, unless I think the city could manage. How much production is the Gladiator Pit? 200 now. I wouldn't be able to do that in one turn. So we'll do the, can I hurry again? Yeah, we should hurry production. I've got, gold should never be an issue for me choosing to hurry production at this point. It's more about happiness, and it's actually just more about happiness, really. Happiness and whether I can keep up with the mana costs of everything. Still can't quite produce the spooky shield because that takes a crap ton of mana to make. So we'll have to wait on that. Hopefully I get another mana thing soon. Great Beast Stable, or Stables of Vigor, are almost done. Now the city is at 692. I think I'm going to... I think I need to make more barons here. I could get... like terrain 302 times 114. I think it's getting 3 happiness per tile. So yeah, I can just convert a few more tiles here and get that back up to where I want it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and hurry the Stables of Vigor on this turn. It does drop their morale down a bit just for this turn, but it'll go back up once I'm done casting Salt. Here. We'll do it on 4 tiles. I don't want to spend too much mana right now, but I think that should be enough. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to the rest of my mana. It's a bit tight right now. It won't be for long once all these Warlord buildings are done, but let's see, that's now making an observatory, but I don't think I need the observatory. I think I was planning to cancel that and to start straight into Warbreeds. Oh, those also take... I forgot Warbreeds and Phalanxes take mana too. Okay. I might need to invest in some temples. I was kind of thinking I wasn't going to need to do that. I had a lot of mana events for a while, so I was getting kind of lucky. Maybe I'll invest in the temples in the cities that aren't making the military units, but I want to start making Warbreeds ASAP. Now, here's a good question. How close am I? I'm not really close at all to being able to get them in one turn. That's kind of disappointing, but also perhaps to be expected. Warbreeds do take a lot. I think 2 turns, though, is fine. We're going to infinite produce these guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with them when they're done, so I'm going to not set a rally point for them yet. But most likely, the originals are going to be going to the Sorcerer here, who just got the Gas Breath item, so that's really nice. Discuss an alliance proposal, and you know what? Yeah, I'll take alliances now with anyone who's willing to accept, or at least vassal agreements now with anyone willing to accept them. And we are on to Tigran Phalanxes now too, which is just great. Now the swarm can begin. But I really do need to figure out, yeah, like I need, okay, it's time to make shrines and temples kind of all over the place. Because I forgot Warlord units also take mana, which is something I was not considering. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and build a great temple here, just for that. It'll also increase the mana cap. So I'm going to spend some mana to make some mana, because it does take mana to make all this stuff. That city is going to upgrade to it eventually anyway with the Grand Palace. Here, I think we can take a detour to build a shrine. That city is fine doing as it is. I actually probably need to lay off on these guys. I don't want to make them less happy. They have a lot of hated terrain, so they like barons, but they really don't like that lava. So I'll just leave them be. I'm not going to hurry production there because it's just going to drive their happiness further into the red. Oh, there's Degenerate. I was planning on using that against Shadow Stalkers a while ago, but that's still a really useful spell to have, so I'll research that. And it also may give me access to like summon Lesser Elemental, which could pair very nicely with my Warlord tier 7 spell, which I think I talked about that a little bit in the past too. You know what? Same thing here. Shrine in this city. We're going to just boost man output across the board on this turn. And a shrine here too. Everybody gets a shrine. Because that actually doesn't cost any mana. And it's a pretty small gold investment. Well, hello there. That is quite a few Elf Warlord units up here sort of by themselves. Nope, they are not by themselves. There is a city nearby. And they have a lot of flyers there, so I should probably get out of here before I get caught. They may come after me anyway. I think I'm too close. The dragon will catch up to Mogwai eventually. As for Imane, let's take a look underground and see what we're dealing with now. I think between Imane and Nanhild, I may stand a chance at this. First off, I should take the regrowth armor off. And probably need to get her off her mount before I move her. But first let me see if this is even a battle worth attempting. I think it is. I think it is. I think Imane could handle this one on her own just fine. Do we have any other sign of where they're... You know, we don't know where the capital is, but it'd be beautiful if it was this city. I could knock the Dreadnought out now, but that is not the case. I think Imane can handle this one just fine. And Nanhild can then come in and they can both take that one. Assault the city. And then Nanhild can continue on with what she was doing anyway. I want the eagle to explore down here a bit more, though. There's another yellow city. That's interesting. What is in it? There's haste berries there. I might want those for Nanhild, so I will save them. There isn't... There's just kind of units next to the city. There's nothing really in it. Alright, I think this is going to work just fine. We'll hit hard down here. That's a probable victory. They should be fine. So we'll manual this. I gotta watch out for those cannonballs. They do a lot of damage. And oh, there's... Oh, crap, I forgot about this little technique, if you want to call it that they like to do. We can't have Nanhild dying. No. Get those dragons up there, like, now, and just break stuff as fast as possible. How are the cannons vulnerable to fire at all? Why do I always think Dreadnought units are vulnerable to fire just because they're built with wood? I mean, one would think, but how much damage will Fire Breath do? Can I just AoE all that stuff and get it out of here, like, right now? I mean, everything but the Dreadnought, the Juggernaut, which I'm probably going to have to... What does that spread? Okay, I think I see what I can do here. It doesn't go directly to the side, but it goes in front one and then to the side. So I can do this, like here. I can't kill the flame tank with the dragons, though. But the flame tank can't reach Nanhild either if I fly her away, so... And I need to have, like, almost a wall of dragons. I think I'll send the Spirit Dragon to actually attack that flame tank and finish it. You can go here. Just gotta get rid of both of those cannons and the Juggernaut preferably, if I can manage it. It's gonna come close. You know what? I think this guy can finish it off. Yes. No chance that anything is shooting Nanhild on this turn. You go back and patch yourself up, dude. Yikes. That was kind of scary. Oh, there is still one alive. Crap, I didn't see it over there. No, 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 no. Crap. Maybe Nanhild could help kill it. I can't fire breath it. I used all the fire breaths. So... Oh wait, he can reach it. I must have clicked on the wrong dragon. No, you do not get to kill Nanhild. This is not Nanhild, this is Imane. Dang it. Aha. One of these days I'm going to get it, guys, I promise. I don't think that thing can move. It's immolated now, too. I don't think it can move and shoot Nanhild. But just in case, I'm going to have her go as far this way as possible. A nourishing meal. Because it's going to take burning damage, too, on the next turn, so... I think I'm okay. How about you go here? Finish that flame tank off. Or don't. That's okay, too. Oh, wait, that guy's panicked, so... Finish that off, and actually don't mind blowing everybody up there. Forgot these guys, even though they got mind control immunity, you can still panic them. And actually the gold dragon can go make dang sure this thing doesn't move. There we go. Gotta watch out for cannonballs. That almost got me messed me up pretty bad in my last series too. The cannonballs would just come flying in and blow somebody to smithereens. I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? Why don't you guys go kill that one? We'll let the other one run. For now. And then Nanhild can get one more heal on that dragon. And then everyone can enter the next battle. Whoops, I just ate a fence. Everyone can enter the next battle pretty much fully stocked up. Alright, buddy. I'm afraid this is where we part ways. Goodbye. Alright. This one Dreadnought army pretty much wiped. And now Nanhild can come in and we can... Nanhild and Imane, the two who I keep confusing, can join forces. Oh, there's a mythical ziggurat that no one has cleared yet. That's interesting. Maybe deserves a look. We'll have to see. I might actually just let Nanhild and Imane stay together down here and just try to do some damage to the Dreadnought while they can. Since Mogwai is pretty much handling the Elf Theocrat, and the Warlord hasn't really shown himself. I think we'll do this. Nanhild needs to get off of the off of that thing. And on her boar, and then they can ride all the way over here on the nice roads. And Imane can go here. Nanhild gets back on the mount, and then they attack. I'm going to attack with a knight rather than Nanhild. We won't use as much movement. Very likely victory, okay. How do I want to take this? one thing's for sure, Nanhild doesn't allow anywhere near any of that crap. You need to stay back and continue to heal yourself. This is actually a good opportunity for me to patch up Nanhild's army. Imane is not allowed near that stuff. Nanhild is this one. I'm a good YouTuber, guys. Probably want to start with healing here too. In fact, let's just take our time here. Pull back and take advantage of the fact that they're gonna sit in their walls. We've got a glacial totem to worry about, but all things considered, I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem. So we'll take time, heal some people. Just get everybody out of range of their cannons. Okay, go ahead and reload, that's fine. Then Nanhild can actually kind of help out with nourishing meal. This person can bless. Let's see, where are we at? Round 3? And we can get just a couple more heals off on everybody. Alright, we'll send the dragons up front because they do have more health and they can handle the fire better. And the knights can kind of cautiously follow, maybe at more of a... Actually, the knights can go take a steeper angle on the top side of the map because they don't really have any cannons or anything up here. Yeah, that'll work. Nanhild really could use a nourishing meal for those poor knights. Now, here's a question. Does Fire Breath care about elevation and cover? Yes, it does. I think the dragons are going to have to do most of the heavy lifting in this one. Can it get one up right behind that hero, which would be a lot of fun? I could actually maybe come close to killing that hero. And that flame tank isn't going to do anything to me. The Forge Priest isn't going to do much of anything to me. I don't think anything in here really threatens the dragons much except for the cannon, which is going to be dead soon. Oops, I should have actually used that dragon a little differently there. I could have killed the guy with a fire breath from this one and then lit up the cannon on the next turn, but that's okay. I'm going to use these guys down here as more of just a distraction and let Nanhild kind of heal them just as they get damaged. Well, Imane, where is Imane? Where did she go? There she is. And come over here. Oh, it still had to reload on this turn anyway. Okay, that's good. You know, I think Imane actually just needs to stay with Nanhild's knights and help heal. She can handle her own dragons later. Okay, now you can't move. And you're on fire. Wait, what flanked him? Oh, there's a Forge Priest in the middle of all this? Okay. So long. I see your axeman with frozen flames, and I raise you a fire dragon. Man, the range of those guys. I'll ignore that explosion, I'm sure it's fine. Stop shooting crap at me. Now he's panicked. Doesn't matter. Now he's dead. Yeah, they didn't really have an answer for the dragons here. Not enough physical damage, too much fire. Alright, now who needs healing? Aside from, Nanhild, who is currently on fire. This is really, really good for this army, having two healers here like this. I'm gonna have them hang out a little longer back here. The dragons can pretty much wrap that up whenever they want to. But I could get one more round of healing off on everybody, and I really could use it. What are exactly you going to do? Oh. He doesn't want me to get one more round of healing off on everybody. Tell you what, buddy. Why don't you just get panicked and you fly away, you run away again? I mean, there'll be dragons wherever you go, but you can try. Okay, he's just frozen in fear right there. Alright, can we do healing again? Alright, cool, we can do healing again. I'll give it to you. Just generally, whoever has the least health, which may actually be the big beetle over here. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's finish this guy off and end this battle. Looking good. Okay, that's a pretty good hit to the Dreadnought and a pretty big city down along with a hero. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's check out what that item is. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay. Nanhild may... There's a gold wyvern in there. Ooh, that's exciting. All right. And a quiver. A pretty good quiver, but probably going to have to sell that. Nanhild's gonna have to check this out. Yo, you gotta get off your mount. What did I just get? Alright, the quiver is not really useful. I already have good quivers. I'm going to sell that. Other people need, most of my units need shields. That sword is pretty much useless compared to what I have. The Spirit Protection and Break Control item, that might be handy on my Sorcerer. I think I'm going to send that his way. As well as Inflict Chilling. Could Nanhild or Imane make use of Inflict Chilling? No, she needs that. And she kind of needs a Fire Protection. I think I'll give it to the Sorcerer. Who actually really needs something put here. There we go. Yeah, I think both of those jewel items can go the Sorcerer's way. That can be sold. Nobody really needs shock bolts. I'm pretty sure Nanhild already, or Imane already. Actually, Imane doesn't already have that. Maybe I'll leave that for her. Would be a handy damage output type to have against machines if the situation arose where I needed it. Could anyone use that coat? Another copy of it. Not really, and I kind of like him having Holy Champion right now. Maybe I'll give it, you know what, I'll give it to Varg. I'll send that Varg's way. He's not going to always need Holy Champion. Oh, his inventory is full. And I don't have much in here that I'm wanting to sell yet, so... Oh, hey, we can give him that mount tentatively. Maybe the Gold Wyvern could go to the Dreadnought. I'll have to look at its stats again. Let's, for now, let's send this to Varg. It may be marginally better than having Holy Champion, so... Now, who wants the Gold Wyvern mount? Fire protection and blight protection. It doesn't need to be anybody who's already immune to fire. Honestly, this might belong to Imane. What kind of mount does she have? She's got the... Okay, so what I could do with Imane... I kind of like her having Brain Rot, though. I sort of built her to be an anti-hero unit. So actually, we'll probably leave that with her. I guess I'm okay with that. It may be useful to send that to Mogwai to give him a better flying mount than what that Obsidian Wyvern is going to give him. And it could get to Mogwai pretty fast. And it will give him more versatility as I continue trying to make him immortal. Nanhild doesn't really need it that badly. Let's see, Blight Protection, Fire Protection. She's already got 100% Blight. She could kind of use the Fire, I guess, but I think Mogwai can have Mogwai can have that. Also, True Sight would be nice for Mogwai to have. Knowing, especially in his particular condition. So yeah, this will go to Mogwai. And it can get there in one turn, so that's pretty nice. Okay, cool. That is going to be it for this episode, I think, guys. I will go ahead and take that city, decide what to do with it on the next one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will be doing one more after this, so stay tuned for that. It should post, barring any technical difficulties, the day after this one does. And then in that next episode would be a good place to leave your comments and everything. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blips, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.